Alright guys, this is take two. Let's hope this video is a winner. I already filmed it once and then I realized that my SD card ran out of memory. So let's give this guy another go, shall we? Alright, so today's video is going to be a disappointing products video. It's actually pre-filmed because I'm in the process of moving. For those of you that are new to my channel, maybe you don't know, I should be in my new house by now unpacking, or I might be at IKEA because I definitely want to create and design my own vanity. I want to get some of those drawers to put my makeup into, and hopefully once all of that is done and settled and organized, I can film a beauty room tour or at least a makeup collection video, and hopefully a decluttering video kind of series, unless I give away a lot before I put it all away, because I have been giving away a lot of makeup. But anyways, the point of this video is that it is a disappointing products video. I always get this video so highly requested. I believe I have 2 already on my channel, and every time I film one, you guys always comment below asking when I'm going to do another one, if I can do another one really soon. So I put together a box of products that have disappointed me. These are products that did not work out for me, whether it's my skin tone, my preference, the formulation, whatever it may be. And who doesn't like to save money, because makeup can get really expensive. So without further ado, let's just dive into these disappointing products. This first one is the Too Faced Melted Metal Liquid Lipstick. This one is in the shade Melted Metallic Jelly. It's not the darkest purple. The first reason why I dislike this product is because in order to make this a metallic lipstick, they've included a micro shimmer or glitter into the product, which really itches and scratches my lips. It's very uncomfortable. The color is very, very streaky. I have found that with the metal ones, they are all very streaky, but this one is the streakiest of the bunch. I don't like it. Just not a fan of the metallic ones, but their regular ones are amazing. This next lip color, I believe, came in one of my Ipsy bags, and it's the City Color Creamy Lip Stain. This one is in the shade Flirtini, a really cute name, and it's a really pretty mauve shade. I really love the color, but the reason why I don't like it is that when it dries down, it's patchy. Like certain parts of the product dry down to a beautiful matte, and then other parts stay really wet, so I feel like it doesn't fully dry down to a matte finish. It's creamy, it's slippery, so it's not a really good product. Love the color, hate the formula, and I really don't like the way it smells. It reminds me of a mixture between paint and gasoline, and I really don't want something that smells that toxic on my lips. So this one is definitely a pass for me as well. This next lip product is more of a skincare, and it is a lip balm. It's supposed to soften your lips and make them very smooth. It comes from the brand Bliss, and it's called the Fabulips Softening Lip Balm. It smells like lemons. It kind of reminds me of the lemon Girl Scout cookies, and it's great. It does really soften my lips. My issue with it though is that it is quite slippery on the lips, so I feel like it's slipping around on my mouth more than it is actually penetrating the skin on my lips to soften them, to hydrate them, and to moisturize them. So I feel like you have to keep reapplying this, and you're wasting so much product to finally get your lips moisturized. And it's kind of pricey because it's a higher end skincare item. I highly recommend the chapsticks that you can get at your local drugstore, and I feel like those moisturize, hydrate, and just really penetrate into my lips quickly, and it's a lot cheaper than this. So I don't recommend picking up the Bliss Softening Lip Balms. If you want to save half the price tag, pick up a chapstick. It does a much better job. And the last product is so funny because I actually kept it in the box. I don't know why. I tend to do that with my makeup. I use something, I put it back in. I do that a lot with my eyeshadow palettes to kind of keep them safe. Apparently I did it with this lip product as well. And it is the Clinique Almost Lipstick, kind of like a balm stain lipstick product. And the reason I remember picking this up is because apparently Spencer Hastings on Pretty Little Liars wears this color, or at least the makeup artist uses this color on her lips a lot throughout the show, and I always think that her lips look very pouty and pretty but natural, and it is this shade in number 6 Black Honey. The reason why it's a disappointing product for me is because maybe my lips are too pigmented, but when I put this product onto my lips, and as you can see, it looks very pigmented. You see that dark color? It looks like your lips are going to turn that cool, fun, vampy shade. It doesn't. It gives it kind of like a deep purpley stain, but very, very, very ultra sheer. You barely can notice it. So it does a better job of hydrating my lips than it does giving me the color. And considering that this was very pricey, it's Clinique, I wasn't impressed. I could have waited and gotten one of the CoverGirl Colorlicious lip balms in one of the more purpley shades and achieved the same look for $7 or less. Definitely a disappointment, unfortunately. This next product is a drugstore concealer that has been raved to death on YouTube, and I don't know if it's because maybe they collaborate with NYX, but honestly for me, I have tried this half a dozen times and I still come to the exact same conclusion. I do not like this product, unfortunately, because I do love NYX, and it is their HD concealer. I have found this to be the most crepey, creasy concealer. I put this on, set it with a powder. It's already creping. It's already really creasy. And if I try to touch it with my fingers or try to reblend it out and fix it, it gets worse. I feel like it's a waste of $6. Spend $2 or $3 more and get one from Maybelline because those are amazing. A lot of the Maybelline creamier concealers that come with the same kind of doe foot applicators are very comparable to NARS. Pretty much any concealer I've tried, drugstore high-end, works fine. But this guy, sorry, I'm not impressed. I'm so sorry though. It's just not a good product for me. This next product is a really cool kind of innovative idea. It comes from Mally. I don't have a lot of knowledge on Mally. I have a few products, maybe a blush, a highlight, and this. So I don't really know a lot about the brand. And these are the Shadow Stick Extras. Mine here in the shade Storm looks like a beautiful kind of deep charcoal gray that has a little bit of blue to it. But when you swatch it, when you put it onto your lid, I feel like it's not as pigmented as this Storm one. Oopsie. But that Storm shade really didn't work out for me. It was just so messy and it just didn't last on my lids at all. This next disappointing product comes from OPI, and I can't believe I'm talking a bad thing about OPI nail polish. OPI has been like my holy grail nail polish brand apart from Butter London, which is so amazing. But this particular shade, I don't know what was wrong with it. It took forever to dry down. And usually even if I have a polish that's a little bit wet and I use my Such Veet Dry Fast top coat, it's dry in a heartbeat. I can, open a bag, I can tie my shoes, I can touch my hair, and I don't get any of those lines or any bumps or bubbles, and I'm good to go. This one, I not only had to wait twice as long as I normally do for a polish to dry before applying my top coat, but I wore it on my toes, and I'm telling you guys, hours later, like 7, 8 hours after I painted my toes and fingers, I went to bed, I put socks on because I was cold, and I woke up and I literally had indentations from my sock on my nails, on my toes. Like, that never happens. I don't know. I was very disappointed. This polish chipped on me in 3 days on my fingers. And it's the OPI collaboration with the Hello Kitty collection in the shade, that would be kind of helpful if I told you guys the shade, Let's Be Friends. It's basically a milky, pinky white, really pretty color. It reminds me a lot of the Mod About You from OPI as well, except slightly, a little bit milkier, a little bit lighter and brighter. Really pretty color. I love these kinds of colors in the summer because they pop against the tan. I would be weary. I would stay away from this shade, Let's Be Friends. Now, on the other hand, there's an OPI Hello Kitty shade that's a sparkly white. I don't remember the shade, but I did rave about it in a previous favorites video, which I will link down below if I can find it. And that shade was fine. It dried quickly. It didn't chip on me. It was amazing. It had some shimmer to it. But this guy was just, unfortunately, a very disappointing product. This next product is another skincare item, and it came in my BoxyCharm a few months ago. It's the, hopefully I don't butcher it, the Pure Lisse Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Eye Adore Serum. It's a hydrating, brightening serum for under the eye. It's supposed to debag, depuff, and brighten that under eye area as well as hydrating it. I have found this to be a glorified, almost glue-like consistency moisturizing cream for the eyes that has some shimmer in it. So the brightening, I don't feel like the brightening is coming from a skincare ingredient like vitamin C or something healthy and natural like that. It's coming from a shimmer that has been finely milled and mixed into this creamy moisturizer product. I didn't see that it took away any puffiness. I didn't see a natural brightening. It's just a shimmery cream for under the eyes that is probably super duper overpriced. I don't feel like it's worth $1. This was really junky in my opinion. I've used other Pure Lisse products that I liked. This one though, I would pass on it. This next product is an eyebrow pencil. It comes from IT Cosmetics and it is their Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil. You get a spoolie on one end and your brow pencil on the other, kind of like the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, except that the more pressure you apply to the product, the darker you will achieve. If you're a dark brunette like myself, you're going to press a lot harder and get that more natural color to suit your particular eyebrow hairs. This is not creamy. I'll even show you on camera right now. Like, I have to literally like sit there and like work really hard to get anything out of this pencil. It's not creamy, it's stiff. I feel like it pulls out my brow hairs while I'm trying to work it in there. It's not waxy enough. I feel like the packaging is kind of clunky. I'm not a fan. Luckily though, IT Cosmetics did release new brow pencils that are a lot creamier, a lot tinier, and they have different shades just like the Anastasia ones. So I recommend you buying those. I would skip the universal one. I'm not a fan. And I'm almost done, guys. I only have 2 more things. The first one is a drugstore loose face powder for setting your foundation. I know this is popular on the internet and people love it. Maybe I just picked up the wrong one, but this is by Coty. And this has been around for ages. My mom says that her grandmother used this product because when she opens it and she smells it, she's instantly transported to memories of a child and hanging out in her grandmother's room while she applied her makeup, which is a really cute kind of thing to think about that this has been around that long. But this one in particular says it's fragrance free, which I don't think any of them are because like I said, you have that little scent to it, little powdery scent. But this one is in the Luminous Translucent. So if you're going to pick this up as a setting powder, I recommend making sure you check the back and that it says translucent and that it does not say luminous, because when I apply this to my face, it does add a luminosity that can veer on a more greasy look to your face. You don't want to accentuate any pores, any texture. I'd recommend setting your under eye concealer with this, and that's pretty much it, because as an all over face setting powder, it's too luminous in the sense that it makes me look greasy. I will have to pick up the regular translucent, make sure I pay attention this time and see how that compares, because this one is just not working out for me. And then the very last product is a mascara. It came in an Ipsy bag as well, and it's the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara, one of their newer ones that recently launched. And the reason why I don't like it is because, first of all, the bristles on the brush, they're very soft. I guess that's a better way to describe them. They're not stiff, so I feel like as you're applying your mascara, these bristles aren't doing a great job of grabbing every single lash, which is what you want, and you're left with a very natural looking lash. If you're looking for something that's easy to work with because it doesn't dry quickly and you want to keep adding coat after coat, then maybe you want to check out this mascara. But as far as the natural look it gives me, I don't think it's worth it for the price tag. I can get something cheaper at the drugstore. I just don't prefer the look that this gives me. I want something dramatic. I want something that's going to separate, hold my curl, lift my lashes, and of course lengthen. So this X-rated mascara isn't very X-rated to me because it's not that sexy. So that concludes my disappointing products video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment box what you'd like to see on my channel this summer. I'm probably going to stick to this 1 a week kind of setup for now, just while I'm getting settled and moved into my house. But once I have the free time, maybe I can go back to 2 videos a week. So don't forget to request stuff below. I always read your comments and take the time to respond. You guys make my day. You guys taking time out of your day to watch my videos are why I sit down and film these videos in the first place. Even if one person watched, I would still film these videos because it's so fun. Thanks again for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you in my next video, which will be my June favorites. Comes from the brand Lips, and it comes from the brand Lips. I go to work, I check myself,